Hi, Shazia. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good, good. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I got a
What are
wedgie.
you doing?
I got a wedgie. I got to pull it out. Hold on a second. Sorry. Look,
TMI. Okay.
look. If I have a wedgie,
We
I'm pulling it out.
we're in public, dude. We're in public.
It's our studio. Why not? Who's watching me here? Look, there's a couple of things I would do, and a couple of things I would not do. A
Okay.
wedgie being one of them. I'm not going to sit through an uncomfortable wedgie. Would you?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
I'm not gonna do it in front of you.
Why not? It's stuck. It's stuck, right? Talking about, is that an ick for you?
That's the ick for me.
Please. Ano ba, mira ka tera ba?
Tera me.
Okay, so we're going to talk about icks then. I guess let's change it to icks.
Okay.
What's your... Stop laughing. You're kicking me off here. What's your most irritating ick?
Okay, well, right now we're in the middle of June. It's hot out there.
Yes.
Okay, and you walking, you're like, oh, let me go get some fresh air. And you walk by and you get this whiff of BO.
Oh, shoot.
And I'm not saying just BO. I'm taking like pungent BO.
Not solid BO.
Oh God, this is just like you want to go and stop and throw up now. Like,
Oh, man.
why don't people use deodorant?
I think some people don't use deodorant. I'm not being like philosophical about it. I'm just saying some people don't use deodorant because they don't like the whole aluminum thing.
Okay, then take a shower, change your clothes, do something.
But maybe they just stink in general.
Yeah, some people's body odor is different. You know, BO is BO. It's different for everybody. You know, and I don't use deodorant, but you will never catch me.
Oh, you always smell very yummy. I hate to say it like that. It sounds like I'm being weird like that, but I'm not being weird. I'm just saying you actually smell.
Yeah,
really
I
good.
don't ever. And even if I feel like I will go take like 100 showers,
Yes.
change my clothes, burn the clothes that smell. I'll burn them. I swear to God, I'll burn them.
Don't burn them. Give them to charity. Don't do that. Okay, so here's another one.
Okay.
Nose picking in public. What do you find about that one? Do you know that gives me that?
I don't like when adults do it. It's bad enough when kids do it and they put it in their mouth. It's like,
man.
But when adults are picking their nose in public, and you know who I see? And I'm sorry if I offend anybody. I see a lot of uncles doing this.
Uncles
casually
digging like they're in an adventure. They're digging for gold. And you know what's even worse is they have no shame about it. They're
No,
just
they don't.
digging right in, like, to see your thing. No, stop digging. Do you know what's worse? Is when you're driving and you're at a stoplight and you look, and you know we have to look, right? And the guy, and it's usually guys, because women have a little bit of...
We have a little bit more
there,
discretion.
right?
We do.
Right?
We
right?
do more discretion.
Yes.
Yep.
We'll get a tissue. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do pick my nose, but I have a tissue. I'll get a tissue and make sure my nose is clean and everything.
You know what, on that part, you know what I'm gonna like? When somebody lets you walk around with a booger hanging out of your nose. That's an ick.
Would you let me walk around with a
No,
booger in my nose?
I would stop. I would give you a tissue, and I'll even clean your nose if I have to, girl.
Okay, so what about if you saw someone's zip was down?
I have to say it. I don't care.
Would you
Male or
say it?
female, I will tell them. Because that's just, you know what? I saw this woman a couple weeks ago. She had on this beautiful dress, but she didn't zip her in the back. Do you know I went over there and I kind of whispered to her and I said, you don't have your zipper up, man.
Oh, that's nice.
Do you know she said, thank you so much.
But I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about guys.
I would tell them. I would tell
You
them.
would tell the guy
Yeah,
that maybe
I had a lot of employees.
there are letterbox khulla hua.
I mean, don't be cruel. We need to live in a cruel world.
I'm not being cruel, but I would, somehow your eyes keep diverting to
Exactly.
it.
It's like looking at the sun.
Right?
It's like looking at the sun.
Could you pull the zip up? You know the other, why do desi men clear their throat like there's a shark down there in the morning? Can you answer that one?
I can't. I have no answer to that because that's annoying as it's annoying. And you know what? I've seen some women do it, but not to the extent that men do it. Why do they do that?
I've never seen a woman who does it. I've
heard like one or two women in my lifetime, but it was not like persistent. Men, it's persistent. I'm sorry, men, not picking on you guys here, but
Shazia,
why do you do that?
My sons are older, right? They don't do it.
My boys don't do it either.
Desi men. My sons are desi men, right? Desi boys, you could call them. I'm going to say my husband. It's really loud. Like, you think there's like a whale or a shark. Like, come on, stop. Even the neighbors can hear you.
So what is it? What is it? Why do they do it? I don't know. I don't know. To this day, I don't know. My dad used to do it. Honestly, my dad did used
My
to
dad
do
did
it,
it too.
and it drove my mother crazy.
I think they do it to drive us crazy.
I think so too. I think so
Okay.
too. You know.
Okay. What about when someone sneezes and doesn't cover their mouth?
Hey, dude, with COVID and everything, cover your mouth.
Come on.
Cover your mouth.
You'd
That's
think
just
COVID would have taught
disgusting.
us something.
No, it didn't teach us anything. I think we've become more entitled now that we can just go achoo anywhere we want.
Do you know, Shazia? My daughter's in-laws were sitting on the table. My daughter's mother-in-law was sitting on the table. We were all playing Uno that night, and my husband sneezed, and he sneezed on her. He did.
Oh.
Yeah, she was mortified.
I
Even I was
bet.
mortified. And my husband was like, "Excuse me." That's what he did. He's like, "Excuse me." You know, OT Bachari, she got up, she went to the bathroom. She must have gone to wash her face. I was like, oh my God. Every time we sit down now, she always makes sure she sits on the other side of the table.
Yeah, I
Never sits next to
bet.
her.
I bet. And you know what? In COVID, they taught us to sneeze into our elbow.
Yeah, they teach little kids.
Yeah.
My little preschooler.
Yeah, they
he
know.
does that.
They cover their mouth, and I think they might be better. You know.
What else you got?
Well, you know what? I don't like when I'm out with a group of my friends or just people in general standing in front of a line, you know, anywhere, at a restaurant, at a coffee shop, whatever, and they change their order like 10 times.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what is it that you want? Why did you walk up here if you didn't know what you wanted? Why are you changing your order and holding up the whole line? You know, I did customer service for 40 plus years. I can't stand this. Watching it, being part of it, being around it. Why don't you know what you want? It's the same coffee you get every day. What's the problem?
Do you think it's a show-off thing or is it wacky?
No, they're annoying. They're just annoying.
You know, if we're talking about service, I hate when people are rude to servers.
Yeah, I don't like that
I
either.
Think that's the most.
Again, customer service. I don't like it. I expect great customer service, but at the same time, I would never belittle a server. Never.
So my other ick with that one is staying on that same point of service is not tipping.
Yeah.
I think that's the most rudest thing you can do.
It is the rudest thing.
Not giving the server a tip because, okay, if they give you a really bad service, it has to be a really bad service for me not to give them a tip, right?
Me too.
But yeah, they've ran back and forward. Hame ye chahiye, hame ab ye chahiye, hame ab ye chahiye, and you didn't tip the person.
Right.
That's not nice.
Especially if you sent your food back 5 times. And people, you know what they do to your food in the back, right?
Oh,
just remember that.
I didn't want to think about that.
Just remember that. I'm a great tipper. I look for excellent service. Believe me, I'm not an easy person, but I am an excellent tipper. I will never do it.
My husband taught me how to tip.
Yeah, I am a good tipper, and my kids sometimes look at me and they're like, "What are you doing?" And they're like, "You're really hard on them." And I said, "Well, some of them are actually excellent. I'm not going to wait for a waiter to fill my water. That's your job, fill my water. Okay, I shouldn't have to ask for water.
It should just come normal.
But if they're doing their jobs and if they're keeping everything in line, yes, please tip them. Don't be that person.
Don't be that person. Do you know in the UK it's not a tipping culture?
Oh no, anywhere in Europe it's not a tipping culture. It's considered bad manners.
I think it's the US where tipping culture has become so big. Do you know you go out for like a carry-out pizza and they have the tipping button?
Yes.
That part gets me.
That gets me. No. Are you leaving it? Now see, this technology has ruined everything. What if I don't want to tip? Don't presume. Don't ask me or expect me to do something that I'm not going to do.
I would tip an actual server who actually brought me my food, took my plates away, and I didn't have to wash them.
Right. And you know what? If I have a problem with service, I'll stop right there and let the management know right there. I'm not going to go home and fester and write a 100-page complaint.
So I'm a fester person.
Are you?
I'm probably not going to complain at that point, but I'm going to fester and I probably won't go back.
Yeah. No, I won't go back. If I get bad service, I won't go back. I'll try something once, but I won't go back. Yeah.
What's some other ones you got?
I got okay. This is a fun one. What do you think is worse, Desi uncle stares or Desi auntie stares?
Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go with Desi auntie stares because they go right through you.
They break you down instantly, right?
Instantly,
right?
All the way to your soul.
And you can feel it in your bones, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. वो आगे लोग क्या कहेंगे? Auntie जी, मनु जींदो.
Are we not in the Auntie G culture though?
You know what? I have never gone into a room and say, I'm going to break this woman down. Never.
No,
I don't ever do that.
I would never do
that. If
I
have a problem with their attitude or something, I'll separate myself from that particular person, but I don't ever go to break somebody down. I do not break down women. I do not do that. That's not who I am.
I don't think we should. We should be empowering women.
We should empower women.
Because I'm the kind of person that if I see somebody in a really nice suit or even nice earrings, I am gonna say it to them.
What would we teach our daughters if we were breaking down other women? What would we teach our daughters?
We're not
then?
teaching them anything.
No.
Don't get serious. We're on to X.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Here's one.
All right.
Flirting with everybody. I hate that person. Like if I'm there with my husband, don't flirt.
Don't flirt with him.
It's too icky for me. Like, calm down. Go get a
that
room.
is
or
icky.
something.
Yeah, go get a room. Don't do that. Yeah,
get a room, but not.
So
with my
you're
husband.
not a big component for public displays of affection. No.
Zero public.
You guys
displays.
don't hold hands or
nope. No need to. I know he loves me. I know I love him. I don't need to have 4 kids with him, 5 grandchildren. I do not need to show people much all the time.
That is true. Keep it, private. That is true.
Yeah.
Keep it private. You know what? Social media, I think, has kind of put that out because you know what? Everybody has cameras and everybody's watching you and everybody's doing things. You don't know what somebody's recording or what they're not recording.
Yeah.
That's an ick for me right now.
Yes.
When I go somewhere and I don't know what that person on their phone is looking at.
Yes.
Are they looking at their phone? Are they taking a picture of me? Are they recording? Are they recording something inappropriate? I don't like that anymore. I think we're just too exposed now.
It's too. What is it? Your privacy gets.
Yeah.
When people talk about privacy, it's not really about privacy in your own home. It's privacy outside.
Outside, yes.
Like somebody taking a picture of you without asking, I think that's rude.
Rude, yes.
Yeah.
You know what I think is another ick? When somebody comes up and tries to talk to my grandchild, without my permission. It's okay, say something, but don't expect anything. And like, oh, hi, little boy, hi. I don't like that. I don't like that. But then I don't also like people who are not comfortable around children either.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But see, my son, when I see his kids on FaceTime, he will say, hey, say hi to Dadu.
That's different.
And then he'll say, hey, say hi to Dadu. Otherwise, I'm going to take the TV.
Yeah, no,
away.
I don't.
And I always say to him, don't
do that. No.
Because that's predatory.
Yeah. Don't do that. Yeah.
Because this way they're going to be forced to say hi to everyone.
No.
We were taught, Shazia, growing up in the UK, we were taught don't talk to strangers.
Dangerous.
Right? We were taught stranger danger. That's the thing that was embedded.
But yet we get into Ubers.
Now we get into Ubers. We don't know who
I don't like Uber. I don't like Uber.
I don't even have an Uber app.
I don't.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm that budgie that doesn't have an Uber app.
I don't have an Uber app either. I've never used an Uber.
What would you do if you're stranded and you needed an Uber?
I would call somebody before I would order an Uber because I wouldn't even know how to order an Uber because I don't have the app.
I would call my husband and just cry.
Yeah, just cry.
Come pick me up.
I sit there. Yeah, I don't care how long I have to wait. I'll wait for somebody to come pick me up.
Okay, roll it back in. Come on. Give me another one.
I don't like entitled people. In every situation. Yes. Entitled. They feel entitled in conversation. They feel entitled in a social situation, in food, in clothing, in this, in shopping. They just feel entitled. Like,
mera hak hai.
Mera hak hai.
Why is it your hak?
Why are you even questioning? Why are you even questioning? Which is fine if you feel that way, but it's not good manners.
It's not good.
It's not good manners.
You're right.
It's not good manners.
I hate the people who are always late.
Please.
Man. Late ho gaye na, I get it. You're late.
Yeah,
because
of traffic, because of circumstances.
But if you're, and with being late, there's also those chronic liars. Like they're saying to you, hey, I'm on the way. They're still in their shower. Yeah. No.
I'm always 2 hours early. I'm not
an early person, but I'm definitely not a late
I'm never
person.
late.
I'll be there right on time.
If I'm late, everybody's going to be worried about me because they know I'm never late. I'm never late.
Okay, give me another one.
Well, people who are not or who feel the need to parent in public. I don't like that. That makes me feel icky. Or you know what? Or husband and wives who they decide to be marriage partners or husband and wife in public to each other. Either show affection or like yell or scream at each other,
Oh, don't yell at scream. Affection, okay, I can handle that part. It'll be
but don't tell me, hey,
okay.
I didn't say we could get the chips. Hey, I saw this while I was working all the time. Husband and wives would come in there like spending quality time together, but they would just end up screaming at each other the whole time that they're there.
Don't argue in public.
Yeah, don't argue in public and don't parent in public. If you know that your child is not doing something,
take them to the side.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I do that with my grandsons.
Yeah.
I won't yell. I never yelled at my own kids, to be honest. But even with these two, I don't, publicly, I will not yell at them. I'll take them to the side. I'll sit them down. I'll calm them down. And if they're not calm, I'll just take them out of the environment. That's it. I can't do it in public.
I can't do it in public. I don't want to do it. It's an ick. It's an ick. And you know what? It just tells you if you're not doing something right, doing it in public is not going to make it any better. It's not going to make it any better.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about refusing to take responsibilities for your mistakes? Is that an ick?
It is an
for
ick.
me.
It is an ick. I don't. If I'm wrong, I'll be the first one to admit it. I have no problem
I
admitting.
love that.
Yeah.
I love that about you. That if
Yeah.
you've made a mistake, I've pointed out, you've
Yeah.
always said, yes, Shazi, we were right. You
Yeah.
were right. I was wrong. And
Yeah.
we both fix it.
We both fix it. Let's resolve that. Let's have a resolution. I just recently I committed to an event without knowing that I was already committed somewhere else. So I ruined this poor girl's plans. I called her and I said, hey, I apologize. It was my fault. I should have checked my calendar and I didn't want to ruin your plans. If you want to go on with your plans, by all means, go
That's
ahead.
nice.
You know,
See,
but
that's decent.
That's decent. Don't do that. Don't do that because you know what? That's the same friend who's there's some friends out there, you know, who call you just when they need you something. That's an ick for me.
That's an ick for me.
That's an ick for me.
You know, as soon as that phone rings and you see a picture or their name, you're like, she needs something.
She needs something.
After a while,
can you get my son a job? Sure. Hi, I haven't heard from you in like 9 months, but sure, I can get your son a job. Sure. Yeah. Send his information. And you know what? They usually want something, and I'm all about helping people. You know that about
you
me.
are. You're a big
right?
helper. You
right?
Are.
I will help anybody, even though I might feel a certain way about this person, but I don't ever turn anybody down. I think that's my biggest, downfall. But
that's not a downfall. Yeah, that's actually that's your grace.
Yeah.
You are graceful like
I'm
that.
carrying myself gracefully, but don't take my kindness for weakness either. Don't do that. And just only call me when you need something. Hey, can you rent me a room for my son's graduation party? Yeah, sure. I don't know who you are, but sure.
Anybody and everybody's calling you.
Yeah.
What about gossiping? That one person who gossips about everyone. So you know what that means, right?
Yeah, she's gossiping about you too. Yeah, they are.
I don't like that. That's a big ick for me.
That's a big ick for me. And I'm not saying that I'm above gossiping. I'm not. All right. We all love juicy gossip. We all love tea. We all like that. But you know what? There comes a point in your life when you have to grow out of it. You really do. You really do. And you know what? My sister and I, we kind of decided a couple of years ago that if we get to a point where we're getting ready to gossip about somebody, we walk away. We just get up and walk away. Because you know what? We walked away from, talking about somebody because it's not good. It's not good.
It's
not good. That's like going back to breaking down somebody. Why are we breaking down somebody? Why?
Don't do it.
Don't do it. We all have faults.
And if they're gossiping about somebody else, they're gossiping
about you, And then there's that serial gossiper always that looks for an audience.
Yes.
That looks for an audience.
Oh, yes.
And then they'll reel you into their gossip and tea.
That's how aunties got their auntie
tag. Yes,
that's how they got their tag. Had aunties stopped gossiping,
right,
they probably wouldn't get the auntie with the quotes tag.
You know what? Just to offset that, I had lunch with my mother earlier this week, and I think it was probably the best day that I've had with her. She was so lively. We didn't talk about anything or anyone, but there was like a group of us there. Just had fun.
That's amazing.
And that's the way it should be with women. Just have fun. Talk about world events. Talk about curl events. Talk about fashion. Talk about anything. Don't gossip. I'm an audience. I'm not saying that I'm above anything. I'm not. I've had weak moments where I might have said something about something, but you know what? I instantly feel bad.
But you always, I've noticed if you feel you've done something wrong, you always take accountability.
I do. I
always see that with you.
Yeah. I'm not going to say, oh, well, Shazia told me to do it. No.
You're a grown ass.
I'm a grown. Yes. I have to take responsibility for my own actions. But you know what? Those gossipers, they'll throw you under their bus right away.
Yeah, they're a whole different ick.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's
give me your, wait, I have one more. Last one. Sending a K as a text. I hate that.
So you know what? That's why that middle finger emoji was invented.
Created. Yes, I guess so.
Yes.
I hate it when I've sent this big long text and you send me back K.
What does that mean?
Like teri madi K. I don't want the K. I don't want the K. Yeah, just say me yes, I got it, or no, I don't understand it. Yeah. Okay, likh de, right?
Yeah.
Okay, likh
so you become so cool that you can put K.
Okay.
Yeah. Imagine sending somebody all your feelings, pouring your heart out,
and they send you back a K.
K.
Oh man, if I could.
You know what? I would delete them right away. I would
block them.
I would block them and I would delete that contact.
Yeah. All right. So give me your word of wisdom.
After the way you started, I don't know that I have any words of wisdom. Okay.
Look, I sat here comfortably throughout the whole podcast.
Okay. As long as you're comfortable.
I'm comfortable now.
But you know what? As much as we laughed, we probably added 10 years to our lives. As much as I laughed about that.
Yeah. Every time me and you get together, We do laugh a lot.
We do laugh a lot.
I think if anything, we're taking away the wrinkles.
Wrinkles.
Remember a couple of episodes back you
Yeah.
had said you'd like to know where you got the wrinkles from?
Yes.
You're probably going to get that laugh
Yes.
wrinkle.
Yeah, I love
okay?
it. I love
And
it.
you're welcome because I'm giving it to you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's
And
from
just
a
to
friend.
let you all know, I think I'm the comedian.
I think we'll go half and half on that. I can be a
Okay, yeah.
comedian.
Yeah,
I
you're
haven't,
pretty
I haven't really gotten into my comedic side yet. I will get there, you know.
Yeah.
But audience, don't be icky. Just no wisdom. Just don't be icky.
Don't be
Okay. And if somebody is icky, say something. See something, say something. Be kind though, you know, but yeah, just don't be icky. Bye.
Bye from me too. Bye.